it was like home computers for the rest of us. When the iMac came out, when the Apple tablet or not tablet, the Apple laptops, the whatever they called them, the early days of the Mac laptops, like those, they've always been designed to be like accessible to the rest of us. Now their brand has shifted and they've
Wow,
gone
are we
upscale.
completely off air now? By the way,
I think so, maybe. I don't know.
oh my
Unless
god.
Chinny's restarted it.
I've restarted
He's
it, but
probably working on it. Okay. Yeah.
there's nothing I can
I'm
do.
seeing show starting soon.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. We're back on. It's I think so. Anyway, I'm not. I'm willing
we're
to
back
wager 10 quid on this, but I'm not holding my breath necessarily. This is going to be successful. I just think, who knows how much money these Apple fanboys will shell out for all sorts of shit.
I get you, and I do, but I think it's going to be a very minor amount of those people. I do.
We'll see.
I just don't think this is going to be mass. It's not going to be the mass adoption we've seen with every other product they've released, because I just think they've been developing this for about 7 years. So when they first started developing this, they didn't even. That's all right.
You're okay.
They didn't even know what the market was going to look like at this point. But they've plowed that many billions into it. They can't not do it now. They've almost backed themselves into a corner.
One thing I can't do when I've got a headset on is wipe my nose.
No, that's fair enough.
That's true.
So yeah,
Not
we'll
yet.
see. But I am not convinced in the least that
It's a
this
good
is
point,
going
though. Like, Apple don't release.
Look,
They don't have failures.
Let's see. Let's see.
But it
Not
could
many.
be a success in the same sense that the Quest was a success. Do you know what I mean? It
Yeah,
didn't
but the
take over
Quest has sold about 15 million units now. I don't think this is going to get to 1 million in the first year.
I think you might be wrong.
Well, that'll be our benchmark. 1 year after launch, have they sold 1 million? If
That's
they
fair
have,
enough.
You owe me 10 quid. If they haven't, I
Maybe.
owe you 10 quid.
Apple
They've
fans
got to
are-
do some
Apple
serious
fans are
convincing.
crazy, Stu. I think you're underestimating how stupid they
Oh
are.
no, million Adam of Apple phones forever, you know. But although Adam did say the other day, he's like, I don't think I'm going to get another Apple phone. I'm going to get an
I've got an iPhone.
I've
'cause
heard.
it's
I'd
just-
see
I'm
everybody.
familiar with
Everybody who gets an Apple phone goes through this period of like, I'm not gonna have an Apple phone, and then they don't, and then they regret it, and then they get one again.
Well, the Verizon's smart because they have it on a plan. You know what I mean? If I had to buy an iPhone all at once, forget it. I'd go for something cheaper. But when it's like, $20 a month for 7 years.
I
like,
bought a Redmi Note 10 phone and it cost me 110 quid, and it's great.
Yeah, but you're a tight ass. But like
No, I'm not tight ass. I don't
Apple's-
see the point of
Apple's-
spending so much money on a phone.
Apple's
It's not.
catchphrase should be, "It just works," and that's what happens with their phones. It just works.
Yeah, but it's still shit battery life.
But instead, Apple's catchphrase is this.
Give us some money.
That is their catchphrase. That is their catchphrase.
And it's done very well for them. So,
All
they're
right.
doing
Well,
something.
this is it. This is it. You heard it here. 10 quid bet.
Yep.
If they sell
Yep.
less than 1 million, I win. If they sell over 1 million in a year, then Duke wins.
Oh, it's on.
So yeah. Maybe
Yep.
should have made it 6 months. That a year's a long time. Anyway.
All right. What's next?
I think we've got a couple of emails and we've got a speed pipe. So we'll do that.
Whoa, that ruled.
So first email tonight is from Jason, and he says
He was in the chat. I don't know if he still is.
He was in the chat. Aliens are here. We must wear masks and remain inside at all times. Oh, and take your shots.
Okay.
It's true. At first, I thought it was a farce, but as fantastical as it may seem, there are UAPs in my toilet. I have recovered the alien bodies and left them in your hands. Please mold them until it means something. What the fuck is he on? What is he on?
I mean, mold until it means something is a reference to Close Encounters of the Third Kind, but I'm not touching your poop, dude.
We are not alone. A fart noise in brackets. Hey, teacher. How about
Yes.
the Chinese room's new game? Looks better than your new hat. Fart noise. Jason.
Is that the new Amnesia game?
Yes, which is our Play My Game bitch for next week,
nope.
I should think.
No, hell no, I'm not touching
Oh,
that.
yeah,
Forget
hell
it.
yeah, you've got to do it.
Okay,
Come on.
fine. I'll play it for 5 seconds.
5 seconds. You've got to play it.
Yeah.
Amnesia the Bunker. It looks, can I just say, it looks great. It looks so all kinds of awesome. So yeah, for everybody out there, Play My Game bitch. We haven't had any participants for a few weeks, so you're slacking people, mainly you, Jacinta, just saying. You're slacking
We
people.
would love for you to participate in
Yeah.
this week's Play My Game bitch.
Amnesia
We
the
understand if
Bunker.
you're busy.
Let us know if you were scared so much that you hid in a room for a week after playing it. That's what we want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, in fact, I think that's thank you, Jason. I'm not sure.
Yeah, thanks,
anymore.
Jason. We love you.
Cheers for that.
You're weird.
What are you
Uh,
talking about, Jason? What are you talking
What are you
about?
talking about? Anyway, here we go. It is time for the quiz of the week. What?
Yeah.
It's time for the quiz. It's time for the quiz. We play the shitty sound clip when it's time for the quiz.
So the first one is break the ice. So this is from Mark.
Oh, right.
by the
These
way.
are
Mark's
common phrases. We're supposed to guess
What
where they're from.
Where does break the ice originate from?
I assume it's when a ship got stuck in the ice. I don't know how it got to connect with people getting to know each other, but
Was it like fishermen in the North Pole,
Arctic
and,
area?
like, break the ice to fish?
Yeah. See, I'm going to go with something slightly different. I think you're both on the right lines here. I think when a boat got stranded in the ice, got frozen into the ice, and another ship came along to help it out, that would be the first time they maybe met that other ship, and they were breaking the ice to get to them. That's what I think. So I'm going to go with that. So are you ready? Here we go. This is the answer. He's done big arrows, by the way, to give us plenty of.
All right.
Anyway, origin. Nothing to do with any of those things, by the way. Can I just say?
Nice.
Back when road transportation was not developed. Oh, it is. Sorry, I'm telling a lie. I just saw the road transportation. Ships were the only transportation and means of trade. At times, the ships would get stuck during the winter because of ice formation. The receiving country would send small ships to break the ice to clear the way for the trade ships. The gesture showed affiliation and understanding between the two territories. So we were all kind of almost right.
Yeah.
So I think we should give all of us a pat on the back. I think we're almost right.
Yeah. Good job, us.
Good job, us. Okay. Butter someone up. Butter someone up. Have you heard this one, Duke, before? Butter someone up?
I have no idea where it might come from.
So to impress someone with flattery, but where does it come from? Chinny, go. Where does butter someone up come from?
Jail.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Butter
so
him
what?
up, boy.
So butter him up.
I
So come
wanna
on,
slide
what's
in
it?
there nice and easy.
I got to be honest. A lot of these I just couldn't begin to guess. I don't
So
know.
butter it up. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'm just someone. Diesel saying this in the chat. He said your stream just got suspended because of policy of maybe Apple. Do you know they should be fucking thanking us for advertising that piece of shit?
Tell them
Just
to
saying.
bollocks.
Fucking should be.
Yeah.
This should be going. Fucking hell! Thanks that someone's promoting.
Here's
this
what
fucking
you can
piece
tell
of crap.
YouTube. You ready?
yourself.
Yeah, fuck
There you
yourself.
go.
Butter someone up. Come on, Duke. Give us a serious answer. What does it mean?
I
Butter
don't
someone
have a
up.
serious answer. I think it's probably like, someone's passing someone the bread and they're like, here, let me put some butter on it for you in order to make you think better of me.
Yeah, I think this dates back to olden times. Right, this is a serious answer.
All right, Carl Pilkington.
And I think what it means is if someone came round to your house, like they used to hire pineapples. Did you know this was a thing in the UK, Duke?
They used to hire pineapple.
This is absolutely true. So back in like Victorian Edwardian times or whenever, because pineapples were so rare, people used to pay loads of money to hire one and put it on the mantelpiece. So when someone came round, they were impressed that they had
Okay.
a pineapple.
It
You know,
didn't
it's
take
like-
a lot back then.
it was a sign. It
saying,
was a
though,
sign
that's-
of wealth if you had a pineapple in your house, because obviously they cost so
Okay.
much. It's like, fuck me, they've got a pineapple. And I think this is a similar thing. I think when people came round to your house, if you wanted to impress them and obviously get something out of them, maybe some money or whatever, a deal, you would serve them best butter rather than cheap shit margarine. Do you know what I mean? Or dripping or whatever. You get your butter out, but
Sure.
only for the like important visitors that came to see you.
Okay,
So that's what I'm going with. Right, here we go.
there we go.
Right, okay. Oh. This was a customary religious act in ancient India. The devout would throw butterballs at the statues of their gods to seek favor and forgiveness. Fuck me.
Ooh, how about that?
That is not what I thought it was going to be, obviously.
No, it is not. We
So
were
there
all
you go.
wrong on that one.
Yeah, we got that totally wrong. I think this next one is very self-explanatory. I think Duke will say the answer to this in 2 seconds. I'm going to give it
Okay.
2 seconds. Mad as a Hatter. Mad as a
Well, I
Hatter.
assume it's from Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to say exactly the same. It's obviously from the Mad Hatter.
Jenny,
in
you have a
Alice in Wonderland.
contrarian perspective or guess about some other reason why we say Mad as a Hatter?
Well, it's definitely Alice in Wonderland, but just for interesting, I think it's
Yeah.
from Steve Jobs.
Okay.
No, it's from the guy who just announced the Apple Pro Vision.
Ew.
Ew. Yeah, no. You didn't already know this one. Fuck. We thought we did. Because maybe
Okay.
the Mad Hat is based on whatever this is.
Could be.
Because it didn't originate from Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland. It originates date from the 17th and 18th centuries, well before Lewis Carroll's book was even published.
How about
In
that?
17th century France, poisoning occurred among hat makers who used. Oh God, yes, I have heard this before. I did know this. Fuck, I'd forgotten
They
about
use some
this.
sort of
Well,
chemical that made
they
you crazy
used-
in
didn't
their
know,
hat
did you?
making?
You
I
didn't know.
did. No, I have heard this
No, you
because
He
he
did.
used.
He just forgot that he knew it.
I don't know whether it was for this or I'd heard it for something else. but
Just tell us the rest of the answer.
they used mercury during the making of
There you go.
hat felt, and obviously because he got poisoned by the mercury, they became a bit mad. Yeah, and I can't remember whether it was because of this or something else. I've heard this, and was marked by shyness, irritability, and tremors that will make the person appear to be mad. So there you go.
Yeah.
It's from the use of mercury in hat making. So there you go. Thank you and good night.
There
So
you go.
thanks ever so. Keep them coming, Mark. I'm loving this. I love a bit of
Yes,
the
thank you,
old-
Mark. It's fun.
What does it fucking mean? I like this. Keep them
Yeah.
coming. And then to finish it off tonight, we have got yet another speak pipe from Derek Sainz. So
Speak pipe. It's the way to leave a
No,
message
no, it's
for
crap.
us.
He's back, baby. We love you, Derek. We're glad you're back.
We are
And
glad you're
here
back,
comes
Hey,
the speak pipe.
Derek.
It's a minute 30.
Hello, veteran gamers. It's Saint Diesel again. After my success, I guess, of my debut speak pipe on episode 700 last week, I thought I'd do another one. And just to clarify the situation, some people seem to think I'm Derek Sainz and Derek Sainz is me, but of course he's Diesel Saint and I'm Saint Diesel. Obviously two different people. So to clarify it, I thought I'd give him a call. So this is how it went. Are you there, Derek? Hello, Derek.
Hello, Saint Diesel. Thank you for having me on the show, I guess.
Well, some people seem to think we're the same person. Can you clarify that?
No, we're obviously two different people. You're the cool weird one, and I'm the boring weird one. I think that's the general consensus.
Well, you've been out of circulation for a while. What have you been up to, Derek?
Well, I've been doing this and that. I've been chilling out, maxing, relaxing, and all cool and shooting some b-ball outside of the
Isn't that
school.
the start of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Yeah, I was hoping you wouldn't notice that. But no, I've been doing a bit of this, a bit of that, a bit of the other. I've been playing some video games. I've been revisiting Zelda Breath of the Wild, playing a few other Switch games. What was the other one I was playing yesterday? Disco Elysium. What about yourself?
Well, I've been doing much the same as you, relaxing and playing video games.
So I think that clears it all up. Just going forward, you're not me, and I'm not you. Pretty straightforward.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. I think that clarifies it, veteran gamers. Until next time.
Well, I quite like this Saint Diesel guy. He's pretty cool.
That's very nice. Thank you for talking to yourself.
Yeah,
there
it's
for that
pretty
speak
impressive.
pipe.
I've got to say, I was convinced.
Yeah, it's great.
I was pretty much convinced. Maybe it is a different person.
Yeah,
Maybe it's his twin brother. Who knows?
Very
Who
strange.
knows? It's
Yeah, we
kind
love
of-
you, dude. Thanks for
We
writing
love you,
in.
dude. Thank you very much. He was in the chat earlier. I don't know whether he still is in the chat, but if you're there, not Derek Sainz, nice to see you in the chat, I guess.
Yeah, thanks, Antonio.
Right, on that note, we should do some shout outs and get the hell out of here.
I think we should.
It's time for a shout out. Hey!
There you go. So, Chinny, over to you. We'll go with you first.
I want to shout out to cosmetic surgery clinics
Oh, okay. Why is that then?
Why?
because they're the
Yeah.
only places I can get fucking hay fever jabs now.
Oh, yeah.
Right,
Suppose.
which I need to
Sorry.
book one.
Yeah, get it booked,
Yeah.
man. We don't want all this snotty Chinny again next
And we
week,
want you
can I
to
just
feel
say?
better. That's the other
Yeah.
thing.
No,
is-
Stu
Yeah.
just wants the show to be better, which is
Yeah, I just want to show. I don't
it's
want to have
difficult
to
when he's
I
on
want
it.
the show to be worse.
keep telling Chinny off all the time. He's snotting everywhere.
Shout
Just
out
saying.
to I got to relive my youth a little bit this week, Stu.
Go on, why is that, mate?
Well, as you know, I play snooker.
You do play snooker.
And
Snooker.
snooker season's off at the moment. So I'm playing poker, right?
Yeah.
I'm playing poker with some of the friends from snooker, but one of the chaps, his son, Charlie, listens to the show now.
Oh my god.
Aw,
He's
I know it
yeah.
happened.
He
It
turned
happened.
18 this week.
Worst podcast ever.
Yeah, it
Turned
is.
18 this week, right? So and he got very drunk when we played poker. It was his 18th birthday when we played poker, and he was like, "Chin, we're going back to mine because they've got like a poker table at theirs." And I was like, "Okay," and all his mates with him, and they're all like 18, and you know when you're 18, they're all lovely. They're all lovely people. They were all really nice. But when you're 18,
not all 18-year-olds are lovely.
You're an idiot though, aren't you? When you're 18,
Well,
you're an
yeah.
idiot.
Well, you
Like,
can be. You
it's
can
your
be.
fault. No,
Not
you
all
can be.
18-year-olds are
No,
idiots.
Stu,
Not all of them.
you are all idiots, right?
18-year-olds are idiots.
But Charlie was like, it was his birthday. I was like, yeah, we'll go back. And like, when I was 18, I did this far too often, where we had like 2 people in the passenger seat, 4 people in the back, 2 people in the boot, and he had a load of mates.
Oh, spaghetti!
He had a load of mates, and I was like, oh no. And I was like, come on then, let's put them all
Not
in the
getting in
boot.
this car.
Right? And it was literally like I'd gone back 20 years,
Yeah.
reliving my youth. So
Keystone Cops car.
there, and then I played poker for real in a gentleman's club last night, which
Oh
was
God.
Sweet.
yeah.
How'd you
do? Not bad. I didn't cash out,
Okay.
but not bad.
Yeah.
But this is a more serious sort of poker setting. This isn't
Yeah,
like
is there a Russian dude
I
eating Oreo
get this.
cookies as
I
you
feel
enter?
like you're going to be in this smoky club where it's really dark and there's just a spotlight on the table. A bit like snooker, really.
Yeah.
You're not. These are the kind of places I like to hang out. You know.
Yeah, I mean, there's a snooker theme going on here
But,
because
like-
let's be honest, poker tables are a lot like snooker tables in
Yeah.
the setting.
Yeah, I've just sort of replaced my snooker for poker at the moment.
You,
but, like,
you bloody have. You bloody have.
yeah, it's a club. It's like this sort of club where they have like chess and Ludo and Connect Four, and like pool tables, and then they have poker tournaments pretty much every night, like 5 nights a week.
So do you
Um,
have to? Is it? Do you like go up to the door to get in, and there's like a little slot where they open it to see who
Not
it is?
quite, not quite. But yeah, you're on the
You
right
have to have a
lines.
special knock.
Well, one of the lads who plays poker sort of said, "Oh, like I go to this thing on a Saturday. Like, why don't you come?" And Charlie, the birthday boy, really wanted to go, so he says, "Oh, can we go?" And his dad was like, "Yeah, all right then." And I said, "Oh, I'll go. I want to check it out. I like poker, so I'll check it out." So I picked up Charlie and his dad, and we went, and yeah, it was it was interesting. I was dying of hay fever, so I was like just sneezing all night, but it was so warm in that club, and there was leaks in the roof, Stu. So there's like
Oh my
buckets
God.
everywhere. So it's a bit of a strange.
It
one.
really does sound like some dodgy
Yeah, it was
underground
a
club
bit.
where
Yeah,
you're
it
not
was.
supposed to go.
Yeah, it
Oh.
was a little rough around the edges. It was a little
It
rough around
sounds
the
it.
edges.
It sounds
Anybody
it.
wants-
Tropical.
If anybody wants to Google it, it's called
Toodle boodle.
it's called the Mayfair Club, and it's
Yeah.
sort of
Bing
in a-
bang.
it's
And
in-
if you want to cash out, you get your money, and then when you try to go, there's some dude stood at
yeah,
the door
you
with
just
a
get robbed.
baseball
You
bat.
just get robbed. well, Graham, who I went with yesterday, Charlie's dad, he did cash out. He got 110p. He came 4th in a tournament of like
That's
about
pretty
20
good.
or something like that. So
Pretty good.
yeah,
Yampy Ed has given you some grief here, Chinny. He says
that's Pete.
might go
that's
to-
Pete. That's Pete.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
he said obviously might go to plastic surgeon, but they'll never fix that nose lol of
Well,
Rudolph.
Yeah, at least I don't need a hair
you can stick
transplant
your
to
beef up your ass.
change the colour of my hair.
Hey.
Hey.
Rudolph Chin, who knew?
I've been called Rudolph all my life. Just this hay fever just kills me, man. It's so. And we had the race for life thing this morning. So I was at the Mayfair Club last night playing poker till like 2 a.m, and then
Jesus.
then we had to do this race for life. But and I was dying of hay fever. I was like, oh man, this is
Yeah,
the
I
worst.
feel for you, man. I have eczema. I don't get it very often, but when I was doing the decking this week, I had to stick my head on. We've got a massive hydrangea, climbing hydrangea on the fence, which is fucking dropping pollen all over the place.
Yeah.
and
Does the
I was
pollen interact with the? Does it cause eczema? Does it?
Yeah, so I've got eczema around my eyes. It's more or less cleared up now, but earlier in the week, it looked like I just had scabby eyes. So
Yeah.
there was, but it was triggered by
Well,
the
I'm
pollen.
great. My face, my whole breathing out.
Yeah.
I'm wonderful.
I would
Yeah.
die
I don't
of
have
wondering
I don't have
if I went to
asthma
that
or
farm.
anything like that.
If I went to
but,
that farm at the wrong time of year, Duke, I would die. I'd be
sadly
Yeah.
for Millie, she's got asthma, which is probably a result of me having eczema. So
Way to go.
yeah, but genes, I'm just keep passing all these shit genes on to everyone. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you do.
Genes
you
are
wash
not
them
so
before you
clever.
pass them
Not
on?
so clever. Right, is that it? Has everyone done shout? Have I done shout outs? I can't even remember
No, you
anymore.
have not.
No.
Oh, well, I'll do some shout outs then in that
Yeah.
case. Again, I'm just going to shout out everybody who got involved with last week's show because we've had lots of lovely feedback of people and people going, oh my God, it's over 3 hours long. I can't believe how big this thing is.
But
and
it'll go like that. You won't
It
even
doesn't
notice
sound like
it.
lovely feedback.
Yeah.
It sounds like awful
Right.
feedback. It's like,
Oh,
my God.
probably
3
is.
hours long.
But I know,
God
I know how they
damn.
feel because I always look down and think, God, I can't believe how big this thing is. You know what I mean? It's a similar thing. When
Talking
I'm
about his
talking about,
penis. Talking about his
no, I'm
penis.
talking about the decking.
my
It's
gut.
massive, man. It took me ages to oil that. But yeah, just thanks for all of the feedback. Thanks for Derek for being involved. Thanks for everybody else who came on the show. Thanks to Antonio for giving me some nice feedback tonight. Because he said he loved episode 700. You should keep that mental vibe. That mental vibe is a special occasion. No, I absolutely agree. We can't do that too often because fuck me, I don't think I could cope. Just saying, it was a
You
busy,
cope with
busy
us every
show.
week.
And that's it, kind of thing, And just thanks to you guys for doing this every week, and good luck on your holidays, Duke. I'm sure you're gonna have lots of
Yeah,
fun.
holidays. What?
You lucky bugger. And I think that's about it for this week.
No, I gotta do my shout outs.
Oh, have you not done that? God, I'm so confused. It's taking that long to do Chinese and shit. I thought you'd already been.
You
Go.
went off on a tangent and you talked about your scabby eyes.
Yeah, that's true.
Shout out to the Duchess. Shout out to the guy who brought our new fridge freezer. We got that taken care of this week. They had to take one of our doors off the hinges. Shout out to Derek Sains for the speak pipe. Shout out to Jacinta. I know she's probably busy, but we look forward to hearing from you again soon when you participate in the Play My Game activities. Shout out to everyone who was here last week. And shout out to Tainted Brain, who got a kick out of me using his sound clip.
Yeah, we didn't, can I just say.
And shout out to John DiMaggio for the voice of Bender on Futurama.
What's that weird cat?
Yeah, not thanks
shout out to
Tainted
Principal
Brain,
Skinner.
can I
No
just say.
one can climb a rope. It's physically impossible.
All right, this is ridiculous. We're
Yeah,
done.
it is. We are.
Yeah.
All right, show's over. No refunds. You heard the robot. Get out.
Won't you? Won't you? Won't you? Won't you? Hello? Stop saying hello. Switch off your television set and go and do something less boring instead. Sitting at home, watch TV. Turn on slow books of
I'm done.
Why don't you? Why don't you? Go, go, go.
So there you go. Can I
there
just say,
you
by the
go.
way, Millie got the results of her degree this week.
Oh, yeah, and?
She got, in her dissertation, she got a first.
Does that mean she did well?
What a swat.
Yeah, she is a swat. She got 72, Chinny. So she did. She got, it wasn't
72
massively
out
a
of what?
first, but it was still a first.
It's the first. Yeah, wow.
72 out of what?
100. 72 out
Oh.
of 100.
And
So
when
anything
you
over
say first-
69%.
Well,
But sadly,
how many are there?
overall-
There's first, second, third, sixth.
So you get a
how
first, then you
long
get a
does it go?
2-1, then you get
Yeah,
a 2-2.
2-1, 2-2, third.
Third.
I see.
Well, yeah, 2-2 third. She overall got a 2-1. So yeah, even though she got a first in a dissertation because of all the previous stuff, it was quite funny actually. She only had to get 40% to get a 2-1 in a dissertation, but she got a
So is
first
this like
anyway.
on The Simpsons when they said to Bart, as you know, your permanent record someday will exclude you from all but the most hot and annoying jobs. Is she
Yeah.
on the track to? What does it mean that she's got the 2?
It just means that she's got a lot of options as she
Okay.
leaves university. So she got that to get her.
What does she want to do?
To get her first overall?
Golf cart operator.
To get her first overall, she had to get 92% in a dissertation,
Oh,
which is
man. Wow.
not a thing that anyone can do. It's
Wow,
almost
not with that
impossible to
attitude.
get
Somebody
that
did it.
sort of stuff.
It's like climbing a rope.
Maybe
No one can
someone at
climb
some
a
point
rope.
has
It's-
done it, but yeah, it's highly unlikely. And she did say she thinks the marking was quite harsh on a lot of her
She
assignments.
would say that, wouldn't she? Because she
Yeah, it's true.
fucking failed.
Well, she did. She got a 2-1, but she's still pretty good.
Yeah, it's kind of.
She's a.
So, yeah.
Every time you look at a shoe, you're just gonna think, "What a failure."
He's gonna
No,
end up
no,
like
I'm
me.
not. I think I'm very proud of her. She's done brilliantly well.
Yeah, and she's got a good fella with a hairy chest.
So at the moment, she works at Morrison's
Oh,
supermarket.
does she? I thought she worked in
Yeah.
the farm thing. Does she
No,
do
she's not worked there in ages. She left there over a year ago.
yeah.
And she's currently on pathways to become a manager there, and she's 21.
Aw, snap.
She's currently doing this.
Suck it,
pathways
everyone
thing.
who's not a manager.
So she's currently on track to do that. But what she really wants to do is
Jet
Uh,
ski
Custodian
surgery.
assistant.
Jet
She
ski,
wants-
jet ski surgeon.
She wants-
special effects supervisor.
No, she wants to get a post-grad position within the NHS, so she's going to start applying for all
Oh.
the
Scarecrow.
post-grad jobs.
Scarecrow.
To be an HR manager, she wants to fucking
wants to do
hire
HR?
and fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
What
wants
the
to hire and
fuck is
fire
wrong
people.
with her?
She
Really?
wants to hire and fire
I
people.
didn't think anybody voluntarily went into HR.
HR isn't hiring 5 people. It's like, someone wants to go off sick. Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
God.
get this form signed in
No, we
triplicate.
think. I'll be honest with you, right? And I hate saying this about Millie, but yeah, she's quite cold. I'm just saying.
Cold
So
blood.
she'd be
I
good
think-
at firing people.
Yeah, she'd have no problem with like disciplining
Oh, there's
her
ice.
or anything like
Do your
that.
kids enjoy eating food? Because I probably wouldn't keep.
She
that
would be.
going.
Do you know on The Apprentice, right, where Karen does the interview and then someone starts
No.
crying and she just looks at them stony face
Never
and
watched
hands
it.
them the
Never
box of
watched
tissue.
it. Never watched it. No.
Yeah.
idea.
Well, that'd be Millie.
Fired.
She would literally just be like, just use the tissue.
He's shoving his hand toward the camera people. And
Yeah, that's what she would be doing. She would just be like, fucking
Okay.
sort out your snotty nose.
well, all right.
I
but
hope
yeah,
you
That's
die.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, so that's what she wants to do. So, but it might not be that in the end. But she
Who
wants to get on the
knows?
Yeah, you know,
post grad for the
world-
NHS.
life-
Is what
It's
she
like
wants-
that song says. Life is a
It's
road.
like a chocolate mousse.
Yeah, life is
Yeah,
a
it's
it's a box of
roads.
chocolates. You never
It's
know
like
what
a
you're gonna
short
get.
road box.
mousse. If you
like a-
spill it looks like shit.
If you
Yeah,
sit in it and then it has your butt imprinted in it.
Life is like a bag of nuts and spanners.
Life is
what
like
the
a
fuck is that
Rocket
about?
League model car, and it's blue, and it's. Are we done?
Well, I think we just got the
Life
title for
is
this week's
like
show.
A bag
Life-
of crisps.
Life is like a box of nuts and spanners. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, there you go.
Life is like a bag of crisps. If you eat them, you are happy.
Yeah, there you go.
Life
All right. Well,
is
thank you all
like
so much.
a whisper bar. I'm glad it came back.
Brilliant.
Yep. Have a good week, y'all.
Have a good week.
Life. Fuck you, Apple.
Yeah, Apple, you are fucking idiots.
All right.
Um,
Dave's gone.
Is
Did
that
he
it?
play
Is
the
it?
outro?
No. Did
didn't
he?
even play
He
the
might have done.
outro.
No, I think he did. Did he? I don't know anymore. I'm
Who
old.
knows?
I can't remember stuff from 5 minutes ago anymore.
Did he play the
Yeah.
outro? I don't think
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah, he did.
Did he?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
All right.
Yeah, not Derek has said had to turn off YouTube, couldn't listen to Stew Times 2, so I'm not sure what was going on, whether he had both
Yeah.
both
Twitter. and YouTube.
yeah, had them both going at the same time. Who knows? Who knows?
knows?
Twitch and YouTube together is a bad combination, just saying. Because they're both at different times. Right. On that note, Ginny, I will speak to you next week. We definitely need to sort out a meetup of some description. And I know you keep on going, yeah, let's do
Yeah.
that. Well, we need to cement something, man. We need to cement it.
I can't do anything while I'm hay fevered up.
Well, I know, but get your fucking injections sorted
I'm
out.
trying. I'm googling it.
Gotta get it done. We'll get that sorted out and cemented in. And then not Derek might come. You never know. His twin brother might
Who
come to it.
knows?
Who knows? By the way, did you get the t-shirt thing sorted out?
No.
Oh.
I will. I just haven't done it.
He was like, "Oh, I'm doing this right now."
Yeah,
Oh, that's
but then
cool.
somebody comes out of me, and then I have to do stuff.
Yeah. Right. All right, mate. I will speak to you next week.
Aye.
See you later. Hope you get
See
your
ya.
hay fever sorted.
Cheers.
Sorted, man. Sorted.
See you in a
Bye.
bit. Bye.